Hello and welcome to your daily dose of Satoshi's news. Today's date is Saturday, the 11th of January 2025, the year BSV comes alive. Experience the best of both worlds today at betbitcoinsv.com, the best casino and sports betting on chain. Have a little flutter in private using the original protocol and genuine Bitcoin. Right, let's see if I can get through this show today without my voice breaking too much. I'm going to take it a little bit easy, hopefully. So we just got some posts here from Craig. I love reading his posts at the moment because he's literally on fire. I find them extremely entertaining. Taking a piss out of Charles Hoskins here, doing two-step. So he says, when it's meant to be martial arts, that's hilarious. Craig has also posted a picture here of the Plymouth Rock. So he knows. He is awake to the global conspiracy, all this bullshit about sea levels rising and climate change and all that crap. He knows, which gives me great confidence. We've got BSV Blockchain here reporting that they've partnered with the Financial Times to bring three important events exploring the potential of blockchain technology and its role in driving innovation and resilience across industries to Davos, to the World Economic Forum. Whew! You know, well, if you dance with the devil, make sure you don't get burned. That's what I would say on that one. So yeah, that's the event that they're talking about. So that's quite exciting. We've got some articles here by Cointelegraph, if my voice holds out, that we hopefully will be able to get through. Some 365 days of Bitcoin history, because I've been missing this since the 3rd of January. I mean, what a time to have my voice give up on me. So I couldn't report on this. So we'll try and catch up on that. And then we'll go through the figures as per usual, because this year is the year that BSV comes alive. Oh yeah, right. There we go. Let's get into it.
Satoshi, like a cowboy in the West, riding on the blockchain that they call the very best. 1 million strong and transactions flying free. Just wait for the terror node, you'll surely see.
Here we go. Right, so Craig has posted here. He said, it used to be simple. Cash in hand, a few coins jingling in the pocket, and the world ran on it. Credit cards were rare, a novelty for the wealthy or the brave. Debit cards? Question. They didn't exist. You wanted a coffee, you paid for it. No middleman took a slice of the pie. No fee skimmed off the top for the privileged or for simply paying. That's how the world worked. Direct, honest, no leeches in suits taking their cut. But then came the slow creep, the plastic invasion. Credit cards, then debit cards, then the quiet dominance of networks. Visa, MasterCard, the unseen gatekeepers who don't brew your coffee but still demand their share for letting the money flow. The world bent to their will, and what was once a straightforward transaction turned into a layered bureaucracy of percentages and permissions. That's the fight, the real one. Bitcoin isn't just about digital cash, it's about taking the world back to something pure. A transaction as simple and direct as handing over a crumpled bill, but without the weight of a physical wallet. It's more than the internet. It's the rejection of a monopoly that pretends to be a necessity. It's the spark of competition for payments in a world where everything is designed to bleed you dry. Imagine it. You walk into a cafe, order a coffee, and pay instantly. No card, no network, no one siphoning off a piece because you dared to buy a latte. That's the fight, not gigantic plastic, not against banks, but against the entire idea that someone else deserves a share every time you live your life. It is the fight for directness, for honesty, for a system that doesn't ask for permission to exist. What a fantastic bit of literature that is. That is just, honestly, I love reading his work. It's brilliant. It's brilliant. And check this out. As I said, here we have Charles in all his glory, showing us the finer points of square dancing. Watch closely as he eases into the two-step, one deliberate move at a time, teaching us all the art of ballroom dancing. Because why not? And of course, he does it while dressed in pajamas, proving that comfort comes first, even when you're redefining martial arts as interpretive dance. Truly a performance for the ages. This is hilarious. Look at this. This is Charles Hoskins meant to be doing martial arts. Oh my god, let's have a look.
Whenever you're ready.
Nice, set. Do it again. Push yourself.
You ask any UFC or cage fighter if that shit works. I mean, look at these guys. They don't even look fit. That's hilarious. That is hilarious. CSW also posted this. Check it out. The Plymouth Rock at sea level, 1620. 1920, the Plymouth Rock still at sea level. And 2023, the Plymouth Rock remains at sea level. Oh, brilliant. Yeah, all climate change BS. Good grief. Right, BSV Blockchain says here, we're partnering with Financial Times to bring these important events, exploring the potential of blockchain technology and its role in driving innovation and resilience across industries, to the WF in Davos, Switzerland. Whew. Like I said, getting involved with these boys, like jeepers, you know. Once they've got your name, oof. Jeepers, you will own nothing and be happy, because they're going to steal it all off you. Yes, indeed. Just listen to what Brittany Kaiser has to say about them, you know, and the likes of Bill Gates and all that. Whew. This was FT Live saying the FT will return to host a series of events at Davos. There we go. So that's in 8 days and 18 hours. All right. So it'll be interesting. It was good to see that BSV Blockchain's going to be there. Right, let's have a look at this. Cointelegraph have got some articles here saying Standard Chartered debuts crypto services in Europe with new license. Banking giant Standard Chartered is debuting crypto services in European Union Visa, its new Luxembourg entity, after securing a digital asset license under the MICA framework. Standard Chartered, one of the world's largest banks, is debuting cryptocurrency services in Europe after obtaining a digital asset license in Luxembourg. The bank announced on January 9th that it is establishing a new entity in Luxembourg to act as its European Union regulatory entity point for offering crypto and digital asset custody services. Oh my god. The move comes after the implementation of markets in crypto assets regulation, a major crypto regulatory framework in the EU. What a load of crap that is. The offering will feature custody but not trading. Yeah. We know about these shysters. That's what they're trying to do. Banking 101, bring it back to Bitcoin. That's what they want. US cleared to sell $6.5 billion in Gregcoin. Will it crash the Gregcoin price? The US government holds about $18.5 billion worth of Gregcoin, which it may sell entirely ahead of Donald Trump's presidency. That's hilarious. The US Department of Justice is poised to auction off $6.5 billion worth of Gregcoin seized from Silk Road. The decision follows a December 30th court ruling concluding a protracted legal battle over ownership of this Gregcoin. US government could sell more Gregcoin than Trump. As of January 9th, the US government was holding 198,000 Gregcoin worth around $18.5 billion. According to Data Resources Arkham Intelligence, the $6.5 billion is part of the same reserve. Some analysts speculate that the outgoing Joe Biden administration may sell all government-held Gregcoin in a politically motivated decision ahead of Donald Trump's upcoming presidency. Fox Business contributor Jason Williams claimed that Biden administration is instructing the Department of Justice to offload thousands of Gregcoin during a bull market, fully aware that the incoming Trump administration may buy it back at higher prices. Bastards. This is a blatant perversion of the government's fiduciary responsibility, Williams stated, adding, "We're selling Gregcoin for approximately $94,000. What price will Trump have to pay to buy it back? Higher? ? Yeah, you know. These shysters will do anything, really. Just scuppering anything and everything. But they're shooting themselves in the foot. Eventually, you know, they'll expose themselves. As they say, what symbolism will be their downfall and their actions. Check this one out. So the UK judge dismisses a $770 million Gregcoin landfill hard drive case. This is to do with James Howells. So James Howells isn't aware of the digital asset recovery system. You know, and he's literally trying to dig his laptop out. his coins, he says, are on his hard drive, when actually those coins are part of the ledger. So he can actually apply to get his coins recovered. But I guess he'd probably have to wait for Craig's case to come through. Although Craig has actually left his case about recovering the billions of Gradecoin that supposedly got hacked from his own wallet. But let's see what they say here. So James Howes has lost his legal case to recover $770 million worth of Gradecoin hard drive from a landfill, as a judge cites no realistic chance of success. James Howes, an IT engineer from Newport, Wales, has lost his legal battle to recover a hard drive containing more than $770 million worth of Gradecoin. The hard drive, which holds a Gradecoin mined in 2009, was mistakenly thrown away. Well, his girlfriend made it throw away, and ended up in a landfill. The Newport City Council was denied access to the landfill due to environmental permit restrictions. Huh. Yeah. Howes' case gained growing interest in 2024 amid Gradecoin's historic rally to $100,000, which saw a Gradecoin generate over 130% in yearly returns. The case dismissal came as a disappointing decision after a 12-year legal battle, according to Howes, who told Cointelegraph that his case was not given the proper level of consideration. Yeah. Oh, he's a shitcoiner anyway, because he supports B Crash. Oh dear. Right, let's go on to a little bit of 365 days of Bitcoin history. Check it out. 3rd of January is where we left off. The Bitcoin network was started in this shed on the 3rd of January 2009. 51 Karawanga Road, Bagnell, Australia. Google Maps located. Check it out. Look at that. It was that shed right there. Beautiful. Beautiful. Loving that, and that's what the shed looks like on the inside. That should be on like a Bitcoin tourist trail. Embedded in the Coinbase of the Bitcoin Genesis block was the text message from the Times newspaper on the 3rd of January 2009 saying, "The Times, 3rd Jan 2009, Chancellor on brink of second bailout for banks." And you can actually see that here. There it is. The Times, 3rd of January 2009, Chancellor on brink of second bailout for banks in the Genesis block. Amazing. And this was the Times, Chancellor on brink of second bailout for banks. And also on this day, so there was on the 3rd of January 2009, the amount of 21 million Bitcoin were coded into its protocol. And 21, just so you know, in mathematics, a hashard number, or Niven number, is a given number based. A given number base is an integer that is divisible by the sum of its digits when written in that base. Hashard numbers in base n are also known as n hashard or harshad, or n Niven numbers. Harshad numbers were defined by D.R. Kaprekar, a mathematician from India. The word hashard comes from the Sanskrit hasa, meaning joy, and da, giver, meaning joy giver. So I wonder if that's why 21 million bitcoins were chosen. Who knows? 21 has also got significance in the golden ratio of expansion and all that. So, you know, there's only one man who knows. On the 4th of January in 2015, Bitstamp was hacked. Look at that. And they stole roughly $5.2 million. Oh, well, that was 18,666 bitcoins. That's worth a lot more than that now. Whew, jeepers. On the 4th of January 2018, XRP hit its all-time high record price of $3.92. Oof. On the 5th of January, we'll say 2015, Bitstamp was suspended when its hot wallet was hacked. Yeah, it was taken offline. On the 5th of January 2024, so the year anniversary, 26.9 BTC was sent to this wallet address, the Genesis wallet address, and that was just before the Copa case started. Whew. Yeah, that was big news. On the 6th of January 2017, the movie entitled Banking on Bitcoin was released. I'd well recommend watching that if you haven't seen it. It was great fun. There we go. On the 6th of January 2024, yes, someone sent $1.2 million worth of Grapecoin to the Genesis wallet mined by Satoshi Nakamoto. So that was an article reporting on what had actually happened. Yeah, 25 BSV sent to Genesis wallet. Message to Satoshi from financial engineers. What's this? It's just going to come up. Oh. That's a shame, never mind. Oh, would have been nice to have seen that. On the 7th of January 2018, the first globally significant bear market started, and the entire crypto market across the board started to fall in price, reaching a total market cap low on the 17th of December 2018 of 110 billion, down from its high of 271 billion, and now we're in the trillions. We're in the trillions. How crazy is that? How crazy is that? On the 8th of January 2009, Satoshi responded again on the cryptography mailing list after having been absent from the 17th of November 2008. He said there would be 21 million coins and that Coinbase data can be spent after 120 blocks. Total circulation will be 21 million coins. On the 8th of January 2018, Dr. Craig Stephen Wright gave his description of a Bitcoin capable scaling. Let's have a quick look at this.
At Shane, we've just funded a number of universities doing so far a test up to 1 gigabyte because it validates what we've already done independently. We've tested up to 380 gigabyte blocks. We've tested 1 million transactions a second and transaction sizes up to 20 megabytes. Super complex scripts, basically ones that can run operating systems. That's all of global commerce times about 50. On top of that, we can have complex scripts. On top of that, with payment channels, we can scale each of those transactions 1,000 times, which effectively means about 1 billion transactions per second, which means we can then have all derivatives, all complex trades. That means high frequency trading. It means everything that happens globally.
Epic. Absolutely epic. Whoa. And that was on the 8th of January 2018. Amazing. Amazing. On the 9th of January 1998, The Economist magazine, which is a Rothschild magazine, featured a phoenix atop of a burning currency and was titled "Get Ready for a World Currency." God, they had been planning this since 1988. You know, because a world currency means a one world government. Whoa. Whoa. 9th of January 2009, at 2:54 AM UTC, Block 1 was produced that contained the first ever spendable Bitcoin. The Bitcoin Genesis block was created on the 3rd of January 2009 and contained 50 Bitcoins, but those Bitcoins are unspendable as they are the anchor to the network. So yeah, Block 1. So network started 3rd of January 2009. Block 1 wasn't mined until the 9th of January 2009. And at 3:45 AM UTC, Block 9 was produced. So that was like on the 9th of January. So there's Block 1 and then to Block 9. Wow. This block would later become famous because it was the Coinbase data, Bitcoin in the block, that Craig Wright, under the pseudonym Satoshi Nakamoto, would later send to Hal Finney on the 12th of January 2009, and the world's first ever Bitcoin transaction, recorded in block number 181. Amazing. On the 9th of January 2009 was the initial release of the Bitcoin software called a Bitcoin Core 1.0.10 and was released by Satoshi Nakamoto and downloaded by Hal Finney. On this same day, Dr. Craig Wright creates the first Bitcoin logo depicting a gold coin with the letters BC inscribed on it. So that was the 9th of January 2009. There we go. On the 9th of January 2011, the domain name CoinGeek.com was created. That's when CoinGeek.com was created. I don't know when CoinGeek actually took it over, but somebody created that back then, 2011. 9th of January 2015, we had this article here saying why the Silk Road trial matters. On the 9th of January 2024, so on the anniversary today, BSV deprecation. Effective January 9th, 2024. Coinbase will no longer support BSV, the genuine Bitcoin. Customers have until this date, or at around 12 p.m. ET, to send BSV funds off of Coinbase. Bastards. On the 10th of January 2009, Craig Wright posted on his Facebook profile that the beta of Bitcoin is live tomorrow. Now, who else could do this? Honestly. Look at that. Look at that. On his Facebook page. Saturday, 10th of January 2009. Ha! Literally. So block 1 was created on the 9th of January 2009. And he posted this on the 10th of January 2009. I mean, who knew about Bitcoin back then? Honestly. Apart from Craig and Hal Finney. Like, anyone? Anyone? And he knows what it was? Well, e-gold is down the toilet. Good idea, but again, centralized authority. The beta of Bitcoin is live tomorrow. And who would know that? Who would know that the beta of Bitcoin is live tomorrow? Unless you were Satoshi Nakamoto. Look, only Satoshi Nakamoto would know that the beta of Bitcoin would be live the next day. That is so funny. This is decentralized. We try until it works. Brilliant. Brilliant. Good grief. The 10th of January 2009, Bitcoin was down for 8 hours and 34 minutes between block 27 and block 28. Craig stated this at his Craig stated that his Bagnu network rebooted and only he was mining. He had to drive from Lizarau to Bagnu, and he was mining from each ranch before January 10th, 2009. So yeah, we got block 27 UTC. That was created at 6:56 a.m. in the morning. And then block 28 wasn't created until 3:30 that afternoon. And then if you look at the dates here, or the hours between those, you got 3 hours 35 minutes. So it's basically 3.5 hours there, 3.5 hours back. That's 7 hours plus an hour, like, you know, fixing it and getting a coffee and doing what, you know. Yeah, 8 hours 34 minutes. The times match up. Times match up. Bagnu to Lizarau. Look at that. Brilliant. 10th of January 2014, Digibyte cryptocurrency was launched. 10th of January 2023, Fake Toshi Series Hal Finney, The Men Who Are Not Satoshi Part 3 by Kurt Wottick Jr. And again, you know, that's Kurt calling out all those who are not Satoshi Nakamoto. On the 11th of January 2009 at 3:33 a.m. UTC, but this was also the 10th of January at 7:33 p.m. This is Pacific Daylight Time. Hal Finney tweeted out running Bitcoin. That is a seriously famous tweet. And that was on the 11th. That was today, the anniversary. Check it out, the anniversary of this tweet, running Bitcoin. Loving that. Also on the 11th of January 2009, there was a quote here from Hal Finney saying, "Imagine that Bitcoin is successful and becomes the dominant payment system in use throughout the world. Then the total value of the currency would be equal to the total value of all the wealth in the world. Current estimates of total worldwide household wealth, and I have found a range from 100 trillion to 300 trillion. With 20 million coins, that gives each coin a value of around $10 million. And again, we're nowhere near that, even at $99,000. But that's the potential that the genuine Bitcoin has got. And we all know which one that is. On the 11th of January, so just a year ago today, the SEC approved the BTC ETF. I think that might have been the first one. Dear oh dear. Dear oh dear. Anyway, that is ace. Up to date with 365 days of Bitcoin history. Let's have a quick look at the figures then. What's this? CoinDance is currently offline. Oh no, there we go. Phew. Alright, so according to top left of the screen, they've got a new price indicator now. Because Prev actually went down for a few days. I was just like, what on earth is going on here? So I had to find another one, so you can see it changing there. CoinDance saying the price is $58. The top left says 59.25. Well, yeah, roundabouts. Right, let's have a look at the difficulty adjustment on BTC. Look at that, the highest it's ever been again. Still going up and up and up. They are squeezing the miners off the chain, is what they are doing. Hash rate on Bitcoin, so it's been steady along there. Very good. Network nodes, yeah, we know what they are. Transactions, 98.21. And that represents 88.9% of the entire crypto market's transaction volume, with 20,314,924 transactions over a 24-hour period. We'll just cross-reference that with what's on chain. Yep, that looks about right. Good stuff. Block size is coming through. 61, 64, 93. Is that the biggest one here? Yeah, 93 megabytes. But you know, there's more data in that block than the entire column over on a Gradecoin. That's hilarious. Proof, yeah, we know about these. So it's 88,000 times cheaper to transact on Bitcoin than Gradecoin. Mining Bitcoin at a 28.6% comparable loss. Still much of a muchness with Fisher Price Cash and B Crash. Yeah, so the profitability is still being very carefully managed. Yeah, look at that. Sub-cent fees on Bitcoin. Fee Satoshi's right down there on the log curve, smashing it. Right, let's have a look at the politics here in the pie charts. Global hash rate 7 days, global hash rate 24 hours. Gradecoin hash rate. Other miners have upped their hash rate to 4.86. Interesting. B Crash, other miners with 60.4% on there. Fisher Price Cash, who cares? And then we've got Bitcoin. Let's have a look at this then. See where we are. I haven't seen this for a while. Ooh, this is looking very healthy. We've got Tau back in the lead, but taking the lead with just 27.5%. QD Link 27.6, Kuv 26.7, others 30.3, and Gorilla Pool 4.7. Very healthy. That's looking good. Crypto Quant, yeah, look, the miners, all the exchanges, they're still cashing out. Look, they're still cashing out. At all-time highs, they are still cashing out. They've got no faith in Gradecoin whatsoever, and rightly so. They know what's going to happen. Let's have a look at the Tether weather. Market cap, oh, it's just gone down a little bit. What's happened over this week? Oh, a bit like a Bart Simpson pattern's gone up and gone down again. But overall it's down. It's just plodding along there, not really doing a lot. That'll be why the price hasn't moved all that much. You know, going down from its highs of like, what was it, 106,000 or something like that. Interesting. Short positions, so longs are going up again. Very, very misguided. I mean, look at the size of the long positions. Just a 0.69% short ratio. Whoa, can you imagine when they find out that what they're longing is an absolute pile of crap? Utter garbage. Can you imagine? Jeepers. Right, let's have a look at Bitcoin here. So we've got a price of $58. We had a price spike here against BTC as well. It was something happened on the Upbit exchange because the trade volume went to like $200 million in 24 hours. It was massive. So let's have a look at this full chart. Yeah, look at that. That shot right up a few days ago. I was like, what on earth is going on there? Overtook a Gradecoin is what it did. Yeah, there it is. Whoa, look at that. This is Bitcoin versus Gradecoin, yeah. Well, that really shot up. Look at that. Whoa, what on earth happened there? So we still got to find out what happened, because this is actually against Gradecoin. Normally it's Gradecoin that moves the market. So something here specifically happened with Bitcoin. Specifically with Bitcoin only. Maybe it was that people speculating that it was BSV being featured at Davos with a WEF. You know, partnering with the Financial Times. You know? it could have been that. Could be that. If anybody has any ideas or speculative suggestions, just let me know. So this was Bitcoin versus USD. So there was that price pump there. Looks like it almost caught Orange Gateway out by surprise. Yeah, look at that. Look at that. Had a moment there with no price comparisons. But yeah, BSV just climbing there. Great stuff. Right, entire market is valued at $3.3 trillion. Gradecoin at $94,000. Trade volume just 2.3, representing $43 billion. So the 140 billion that we know is being held in reserve could absolutely crush that. Absolutely crush that. So BTC dropped in value over the week. What's the all-time high is $108,000 down to $94,000. $94,000 of completely hot air and nothing else. Let's have a look at the patterns here. So it looks like the entire market went down. But where is Bitcoin? Let's have a look. Oh, down at 82. Look, it popped up. Look at that. Look at that. That is not trending with the rest of the market. Look at that. Fascinating stuff. Fascinating. Huh. BTC maxis aren't going to like that, are they? Check that out. BSV, genuine Bitcoin, on its own, standing out from the crowd. We'll take that. Excellent. There it is. Whoa. Look at that. Can you spot the different one? There we go. That's what's going to happen in the future. We know it. Beautiful. So you can probably hear in my voice, it's not been all that well recently, but I have managed to do interviews with Mel Clark, if you want to watch that one, and I was on the Centbee show. Check out that avatar. That looks absolutely mint. Loving that. Loving that. That was great. And there we go. That's the end of the show. Hope you enjoyed it. So as ever, if you enjoy these updates, please ding your donation for your appreciation to either Satoshi at Centbee.com, Handcash.io, Simply.cash, Relasia.com, Rockwallet.me or Senti.ch. We'll leave it there. Hope you enjoyed it. As ever, be aware, take care, stay safe out there, and we'll see you in the next one.